Welcome. In this video we are going to see the Laplace transform property, division by powers of t. So here first we will see statement. Statement is if Laplace of f of t is equal to f of s, then Laplace of f of t upon t. If your function is divided by t, then we can write its Laplace integration s to infinity Laplace of f of t ds. Integration should be with respect to s. Or if suppose your function is divided by t square, then you have to take an integration 2 times, means double integration. And if the function is divided by t cube, there will be triple integration, like as so on. So let's solve the example. Find the Laplace transform of sin ht upon t. So here we can use the property. By the property, as t is divided to this function, so we can use the division property, and it is Laplace of f of t upon t, that is equal to integration s to infinity Laplace of f of t ds. So using this property we can write Laplace of sin ht upon t equal to integration s to infinity Laplace of sin ht ds, and with the help of standard result we can write Laplace of sin h at. What is it? A upon s square minus a square. So using this result here we can find the Laplace of sin ht. It is 1 upon s square minus 1 ds, because here value for a is 1. Now here taking an integration. So to take the integration, we know the result x square minus a square dx. It is 1 by 2 log of x minus a upon x plus a. So using this result for integration, we can write here 1 by 2 log of s minus 1 upon s plus 1, and here limits from s to infinity. Now applying here limits, log of, for upper limit, if I put here s is equal to infinity, this will be 0 minus, and replacing by lower limit s by s. So I will get the same term here, 1 by 2 log of s minus 1 upon s plus 1. And by using the property we can shift this minus sign to the power of this bracket. So by the property of logarithm we can write this 1 by 2 log of s plus 1 upon s minus 1. This is the final answer. So I hope you understand how to use the division property to find the Laplace of function. So next example we are going to see here. Find the Laplace transform of cos at minus cos bt upon t. So here again by the property, as our t is divided here to the function, we can use division property. So again by property here, Laplace of f of t upon t is equal to integration s to infinity Laplace of f of t ds. So here we can write Laplace of cos at minus cos bt upon t equal to integration s to infinity Laplace of cos at minus cos bt ds. Now here using a standard result of Laplace of cos at, what is it? It is s upon s square plus a square. So here it is integration s to infinity s upon s square plus a square minus, now linearity property, by linearity property we can separate the Laplace. So here Laplace of this cos at is s upon s square plus a square, and Laplace of cos bt is s upon a square plus b square ds. And now by using here integration, so if we see the derivative of this denominator is 2s, s is already present there, so who is absent? 2. So by doing adjustment of 2 here, Okay, we can write like this. Also, derivative of this denominator is 2s. Again, doing an adjustment of 2 here. So by using this result, we can find the integration. F dash of x upon f of x dx. What we can write? Log of f of x. If the derivative of denominator is present in numerator, its integration is log f of x. Okay, so here taking this 1 by 2 common, an integration of 2s upon s square plus a square, it is log of s square plus a square minus log of s square plus b square, and applying limit from s to infinity. So here then 1 by 2 by the property of logarithm, s square plus a square upon s square plus b square, log a minus log b, it is log a upon b, applying limit from s to infinity. And if we apply here limits from s to infinity, for upper limit this term is going to be 0 minus, and for lower limit I will get the same value, s square plus a square upon s square plus b square. And again by the property of logarithm, we can shift this minus sign to this bracket. So we can write here 1 by 2 log of s square plus b square upon s square plus a square. So this is how we can use the division property to solve the or to find the Laplace of any function which is divided by t or powers of t. So I hope you understand this. Don't forget to subscribe the channel to get the notification for next video. Thank you for watching this video.